Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, streaming another live Q&A with you and me into YouTube. You can tune in live to all of our streams. We do 4 of them every single weekday, starting at just $2 a month. That's all it takes to become one of the super nomies. You're all my nomies. You all mostly get to see pretty much everything I do. Eventually, it's just to watch live. We give that bonus to the people who give a little bit more back to the community. That's all. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Today's question is, who do you follow on Instagram? Now, I know I'm probably going to upset a few people by saying what I'm about to say, but this is just how I've learned to love social media. Me, because we all use it differently, seemingly. I tend to follow people that I don't know. I know that may sound pretty obvious. Sometimes you follow people you don't know, but I follow my friends, and I appreciate staying up to date in my friends' goings-ons, but I don't really follow my friends on Instagram. There are rare exceptions. Those exceptions are my friends who don't post a lot. What? What do you mean? Why would you not want to follow them? I do want to follow friends. It's just that I've learned, especially with photos or video, that my friends, as much as I do love them and appreciate them, and knowing them, they don't really take photos that are all that interesting usually. To me, interesting to them obviously because they're taking photos, but it's kind of like the same reason I don't follow a lot of my friends on YouTube. I follow people, but most of the people I don't know. They're people who are doing things that I'm absolutely fascinated by. People that I share similar interests in or with. No, I share the same interest with those people. The joys of doing live videos that you can't go back and edit out your verbal bleeps. So I'm just going to keep moving forward. At one point in time, when I decided that it was no longer fun for me to log into Facebook, and it was no longer fun for me to log into Instagram. Twitter's kind of a different story. I decided I had to make a change. And so I'll still follow friends, but I tend not to follow their media. I like getting their status updates, usually, if they're interesting. I kind of got tired of seeing political stuff. Kind of got tired of seeing blurry shots. I found myself having to scroll through 100 really stupid photos that I just did not care about, just to get to one that I thought was fascinating. So I decided to whittle down my the amount of people that I was following and just kept it to the people who were creating images that I wanted to see. And by doing that, I found that I was opening Instagram and Facebook a hell of a lot more. I still connect with my friends. I want to see what my friend's doing. I'll just go to their page. That's what I do. It's the easiest way to do it. I'll go to their page. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I didn't know. That's great. Okay, cool. Facebook buries half the stuff anyway, so it's really no different than the way Facebook handles it. It's just my own filter. I don't follow my friends that way. I follow my family. Family's different. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you my current feed. Now, I do have to warn you, some of these people that I follow may take rather risque images. Now, I don't follow any of those wacky feeds, to my knowledge. Diana's is far worse because she follows all the models and the makeup gurus and the fashion people. My feed is pretty much, I'm not going to say 100%, but 95 to 99% toy photography, Star Wars stuff, and in and around that. I'd be hesitant to follow anybody if all they posted was gadgets, because that would just bore the hell out of me. I know I'm probably upsetting a lot of people by saying that. I'm like, really? It's okay. It's a gadget. Show me something creative with that. And that's why I love toy photographers. They're my favorite people to follow. You want me to follow you on social? Do toy photography. I'm telling you, I think it's compelling. Or do something that I would find interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of flip through the feed here. This is someone had posted. Joe Caroni. He's an artist. That he may have actually done that. Yeah, that cover art for the Star Trek comic from IDW. That's his cover art. So I follow him on Instagram. He's an artist. I follow artists too, not just the toy photography, Star Wars stuff. Lego stuff. I follow that. Of course, minifigures you can see there. Star Wars. No, that's not Star Wars. It's an action figure. So toy photography again. An artist who drew Orko. If you happen to be a fan of He-Man. G.I. Joe. Oh, I also follow cosplayers. So if anybody does cosplay, I'll follow them because I think it's fun or fascinating to see what people do. Someone playing with G.I. Joe characters, that's Snake Eyes. And I thought that was a real dog at first, but it isn't. Toy photography again. Funko, or I guess the pop vinyl. I just love what people do with toys in their various feeds. So I don't know if you're able to see half these photos very well. And if you can't, I do apologize. Can you even? You can't really see. I mean, I can hold them up like right here, but you're probably gonna see. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've got a different white balance than the white balance on my screen, so the screen is going to appear blue. There's someone showing the new Star Wars figures that they've got, the 6-inch Black Series variety. Quick video, cosplay. There's Joe's feet again. Let's see, I'll just put it at an angle. The joys of live video. Nice setup there. Lego minifigure. Love the Lego stuff. Boy, this person's on a roll today. Oh, Poopsie Earn. Yeah, she posts a lot of Star Wars stuff. And see, I get to know their handles and their names and who they are simply by the types of images that they're posting. Boy, she's dominating my feed today with videos. One hell of an ad. So see, that's why I love toy photography. That's fun. So what the heck? This is a fun feed to follow. It's the short news. So what this group does, or person, what they do is they take the real news and they play it out with Lego minifigures. That's fun. I mean, come on. So those are the people I tend to follow on Instagram, sometimes even on Facebook to a certain degree. Facebook's more of I follow a lot of pages and fan pages on Facebook, but Instagram for me, if I'm looking at your feed and all of your images just do not speak to me in any way, or I just don't care, I'm not going to follow you. It's just the way it is. So follow the things that you love. Follow the things that you appreciate. Every once in a while, you're going to get outliers. I'm not even saying half the things that I post are all that interesting. Honestly, they're what I find interesting. That's what I want to capture. My most popular images on Instagram, by the way, Jedi. Anything that has Jedi in it, boom, automatically everyone loves it. I take a picture of a toy that I happen to be fascinated by, and I get maybe a couple of likes, maybe a few hundred. There's a picture there of the Lego minifigure life-size mug that I'll be showcasing in a show and tell video here in the next few weeks. Patrons will get access to that video ahead of time. Everybody else will get it when it rolls public. So, I take pictures of products, Star Wars, things that I like. We all do that. We take pictures of things that we like. I recently discovered that one of the bigger toy photographers that I follow has got an art gallery exhibition going on in Seattle. She brought over a couple of people from Europe, and they all do Lego toy photography. It was awesome to meet them. And the fun thing was, when I got the press release, I knew exactly who they were. I'm like, yeah, I follow them on Instagram. This is awesome. So I got to meet them in real life and interview them before the gallery opening. So stay tuned for, it's going to be a longer video. It'll be edited, but I want to say it's close to 11 or 12 minutes long of me interviewing them in front of their works, which they hadn't necessarily ever seen blown up past, Instagram size. And these are toy photographers. So these are the types of people that I love. I follow a variety of hashtags on Instagram as well, but it's not as easy to subscribe to hashtags. But I watch toy photography referrals all the time. Love it. That's my Instagram feed. If it was all Star Wars, Lego, toy photography, toys, I'm in. Some people are different. I'm not saying what I do is what you have to do at all. I'm not saying what I do is all that exciting to you, because that's not the case. I am not you. You are not me. So now I've shown you a few of the things that I follow, why I might follow them. I'm telling you, if you want a better Instagram experience, follow either the people you're interested in specifically. Don't follow everybody. Don't follow your friends if you're interested in what they're sharing. But I would say follow your interests more than anything. Follow the people who share those same interests outright, because I think it's going to make a better social feed for you. So that's who I recommend you follow on Instagram. Follow the people who make you consistently do this on Instagram. That's if they're not making. If you go from one photo to another, and you're like, God, this is stupid, I'm going into another app. You're following the wrong people. It's not Instagram's fault. It's your fault. Follow people who interest you. You want to do this all day long, man. Scroll. Like, scroll, like, scroll, like. The moment that stops, that's telling you something. Tells you you're following the wrong people. That image is awesome, I want the next one. That image is awesome, I want the next one. That image is awesome, I want the next one. That's what you want. That's the Instagram feed for you. But it's going to be different for you than it is for anybody else. We all want different things. That's the beauty of the World Wide Web. We can all do different things. We can share different things. We can follow different things, different people. So if you do follow me on Instagram, thank you for those sympathy likes when you do pass them along. Although, like I said, I do not, I don't understand why pictures of my daughter are the most insanely, popular photos I've ever taken. I figured that bore people to death, with the, us doing the vlogs every day, but they're popular images. And I'm proud of my daughter and having, begun to raise her. So yeah, I take pictures when I think it's cute. I can't remember if I ever took a picture of this one, though. The shoe. I just used the shoe as a prop in the CPU video I just recorded about an LED bank that I've started to use here in these live videos and the CPU videos. Hope you're subscribed to all of our channels, the vlog channel, the Classic Chris Pirillo channel, which apparently people like my food reviews there now. Cool, works for me. The Diana's channel, she's got one. Most of her stuff is cooking. Thank you for following me if you do choose to follow me and you find the stuff that I share with you interesting in the slightest. I love you. I do appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices.